What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing a reading for all my Pisces sun sign friends. If you were born between the dates of February 19th and March 20th, then you are a Pisces sun sign, and this video is for you. We are halfway through October. It's time to get into the spirit of things if we haven't already, and that's exactly what we're going to do here today. The idea for this reading was brought to us by Atypical Tarot. He's got a YouTube channel where he mixes tarot and spirituality and metaphysics and science. It's extremely informative, very interesting, so I hope you guys will go check it out. I put a link to his channel in the description box below. So thank you to Atypical Tarot. His idea was for me to use all of my dark decks during the month of October, and a great idea it was, so that's what we're going to do today. Today our focus is on blockages. We all have blockages that prevent us from moving forward on our path, and we're trying to pinpoint those blockages today and figure out how to heal from them. We're going to be looking at blockages of the mind, of the body, and of the soul, and we're going to be using a different deck for each of those categories. We've got the Dark Grimoire Tarot, we've got the Omega Land Tarot, and we've got the Mortem Oraculum. One thing I do want to say before we get any further into this is that this is supposed to be a difficult reading to hear. I did this reading for myself and it made me kind of sad and depressed and a little bit angry. And I realized that that was a good thing. That meant that it struck a nerve, which meant we found some truth, which also meant I knew now which direction I should be healing in. So that's what I'm hoping for today, is to make you feel uncomfortable so that you know what you need to move away from and heal and remove these blockages. So without further ado, let's get into it. This card here represents blockages of the mind, mental blockages that my Pisces sun sign friends may have at this time. And we've got the Eight of Wands. Hold on a second. This is a difficult one. So I'm getting the idea of kind of making something. You know, I see these, I think they're women. It's hard to tell, especially with this PC culture these days. But I think what they're doing is they're creating magic. And I think a mental blockage here is maybe that you don't think that you can create magic. If we're so okay, let me tell you this. Society has programmed all of us to believe that magic doesn't exist, that you know, the only thing that's real is what our computers can quantify. But you know that's not true. You know that you're creating your reality with your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, your actions. You're creating the reality that you're experiencing. But I think your mind, your ego, is trying to pull you back into society's mode of thinking. No. The only thing you can create is an hourly wage job, right? You are worth $12 an hour. No, you're a magical being who can create magic, who can transform their reality if they so desire. And I think that's a blockage. I think you need to understand that. I think you need to believe that. I think your ego mind needs to stop telling you things to the contrary. I think your ego mind is telling you that you are less magical than you truly are. And guess what? Guess who made your ego mind? Society did. It programmed you. From the moment you were born, it told you how to react to things. It programmed you how to think about things. It programmed your beliefs of what are possible and what are not possible. All of this without your control or even your knowledge in most cases. So don't listen to your ego mind. It's an idiot. Okay, your ego mind is an idiot that was created by other idiots. Step into your magic, step into your power, and remove that blockage. All right, let's move on over to this card. This card represents blockages of the body. These are physical blockages in the physical world. And we've got the Four of Wands. The feeling I'm getting here is that you're not spending enough energy truly enjoying yourself, truly having fun. You know, communing with others and connecting with others and doing fun things. by yourself and with others is one of the cherries on top in this Sunday of life. Okay, you're supposed to enjoy yourself. This is not supposed to be an overly dramatic existence. You're not supposed to be full of stress or worry. You're supposed to be doing things that you love to do, that you enjoy doing, that make you happy. And I think there's not enough action being put into that. You're not doing enough things that make you happy. And I think a blockage that you need to remove is the idea that maybe you don't deserve it. And that's another thing that the ego is probably telling you. And just do things for yourself because you want to do them. Your passion is your soul speaking to you through emotions. Follow your passion. Even if society says, oh, you'll be broke and homeless if you do that. Guess what? Society is all programmed to be idiots. So, okay? So step into your magic. Be brave in taking care of yourself and enjoying yourself and loving yourself and just doing things that make you feel passionate and happy and ecstatic. More action is what I'm trying to say. More action in that realm. All right, we're moving on to this card, which is when things get a little bit real. Not only because this deck was painted in human blood, but because we're talking about blockages of the soul. Oh, this card came up for Aquarius just now. I just did the Aquarius reading. Let me see if we get a different message here. Oh, the opposite message. Would you believe that? The feeling I'm getting here is that you got too much patience. Okay? You're waiting for something. Waiting. And your soul is saying you're creating your reality in the now, in this moment. The thoughts, the feelings, and the actions that you put out right now is going to shape the reality of your future. So you can't sit by and wait for, when I get $100,000, then I'll start my art business, right? Or then I'll start painting. No. Follow your passion now. Follow your soul's messages now. There's nothing to wait for. If your ego mind is telling you to wait, that's self-sabotaging. That's the ego mind full of fear. Okay? Fear of failure, fear of the unknown, fear of just not being certain. The ego mind wants to be certain. But the soul is certain, but just in a different way. Okay? The soul is open to all avenues. I don't know. That's a tangent that we don't need to talk about right now. What we need to talk about is your soul wants you to be less patient. Okay, go for it. If you want something, go for it right now. There's nothing to wait for. And that's going to bring a lot of soul advancement, because now you're saying to your soul, you know what, I'm going to listen to you. And once you start listening to your soul, which speaks to you through your emotions, through your passions, once you start listening to it, advancement is soon to come. Because it's always wanting to advance, and it's always showing you the way to advance. And the only thing stopping your soul from advancing at a cataclysmic rate is you being a little bit too patient, just sitting back and just saying, oh, but society told me I should get a $12 an hour job. Well, that's safe. I'll pay my bills. And your soul is like, yeah, but you've always wanted to be a professional surfer. So hit those waves, buddy. Just weird examples, okay? But I think you get what I'm trying to say, right? Right, Pisces friends? I hope so. Now that we've seen the cards as a whole, I'm getting the overall impression here that there's not enough you. You're not paying attention to you enough. You're not believing in yourself enough. You're not taking care of yourself enough. You're not rewarding yourself enough. And you're just sitting back and being a little bit too patient. I think in order to correct these things, I think we need to remove the ego mind as much as humanly possible. Realize the power that you truly have. Don't listen to what society has programmed you to believe, because it's false. It's designed to keep you restrained and in line, so that you don't recognize your power. So why would you listen to that? Okay? Do things that you love to do as much as you possibly can. Put action into enjoying yourself, and don't sit back and wait for things to happen. I just told Aquarius that you should sit back and wait for things to happen. But Pisces friends, you need to go out there, okay, and make things happen. And make things happen that are in alignment with your soul's desires. Alright, that is the reading for my Pisces friends. I hope that made sense. Remember, this is a general reading for a large group of people. not everything resonates. If you want a personal reading with me, you can go to my website, lightofriga.com. The link is in the description box below. Be sure to check out Atypical Tarot. And I really do hope that this reading was difficult to hear. Like I said, that means we're headed towards healing, Pisces friends. So if this made you sad, depressed, or angry, then good. I'm not sorry. Okay? Be sure to do all the YouTube stuff, the liking, the sharing, the commenting, the subscribing. It helps this channel to grow, and that's what I'm looking to do, is grow this channel and grow the healing out into the world. So anything you can do to help me there is greatly appreciated. I think that's it. So I want to wish you love and light, Pisces friends. I want to thank you for watching this difficult video. If you made it to the end, then you are a trooper. You did it. Okay, and good job. And let's move towards healing. So I want to wish you a happy October. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy taroting. Peace.